So it was New Year's, and I was reflecting on all the weird phone calls I get, and one from years ago stuck in my head where a guy called me up to argue about the price of my kit, and then went on at length on how he was going to make one out of wood or something. And I thought that was really strange and bizarre, and so at least 3D print it. So while I was sitting home with my kids this weekend, I took our 58.1 that fits an F150, and I made a 3D printable version of it. The yellow is the epoxy that goes in the center, and then the outer shell is printed. Let's see how our little project is. It stinks in here. Still tacky. So the next morning, it's been 20 hours since I did it. Still pretty tacky. All right. These are going to be totally worthless. Awesome. All that effort for nothing. See, look, it fell in. So it's not...
Interesting. Let's see the other one.
Okay, this one's okay.
Let's see.
I hope. Maybe. Okay, so this is the closing and final segment of our "you wouldn't download a lift kit, would you?" part. So and we'll have the STL files for this for anyone who wants to download a lift kit. This is kind of a disaster, and I think this will not be really a great way to do it. I 3D printed these according to the software. It's $3 worth of PLA for each one, so I'm gonna do it for $6. And then the resin was another 20, and then the nuts and bolts and hardware is probably another, 6 or 10. And so I think you could get into it for, less than $50, but at that point you should probably just buy the steel one. So we'll have the STL file if anyone else wants to try it. But I think overall it's not good.